Hi, this is Scott Garibay, and today I want to talk about how we fix America and how we actually fix America. The number one thing that has to happen to fix America. So, Scott, is America broken? Yes, America is very badly broken. We just lost our greatest hope for having a actual good leader, our only hope for having a good leader in 2024. Right? Who's running right now? Right? President Donald Trump. I've told you a million times why I don't like Donald Trump. I'm not going to repeat it. President Biden. I've told you a million times why I don't like President Biden. I'm not going to repeat it, right? Nikki Haley, please. Ron DeSantis. Dude who can barely who cannot zip up his human suit? I don't think so. Face cracks every time he tries to smile? No. I'm not going to have a leader of America who's like literally physically not capable of smiling. Yeah, no. Not good options. Any one of those four may be the next president, but those are going to be dark years, I'm telling you. Dark years, I'm telling you. So we lost a 38-year-old tech genius who was a good, kind, honest, beautiful human being who we would have had an amazing 8 years under. And that hope is gone now, right? You're like, Scott, all that happened was he missed the 2024 January 10th Des Moines, Iowa debate. Well, yeah, that's right. But if you can't overcome the obstacles to making a debate, trust and believe you sure as heck ain't going to overcome the obstacles to being American president, because they're a hundredfold harder than making it to a debate stage, right? So he is done unless Father Time steps in, right? Um, if that happens, I do think he's back. And I appreciate that he's not quitting, so that he's still on the ballot in case Father Time visits President Trump and says you're 80 years old, your heart and your mind are under massive strain from criminal investigation, indictment, and the stress of running for president, which Bernie Sanders already proved will give you a heart attack. Right? He Donald Trump is 1 foot on a banana peel, the other in a pine box. He is very close, folks, right? Any 80-year-old president, like this, is a sarcophagus candidate. That's all they are, okay? All right. What is our actual problem? So now that we know America is broken, it is. We have turned away from what would have been the best president in 50 years, right? And forsaken our own hope to get a blanket clutching a blanket clutcher as our president, please, right? Who eats dinner at 4 p.m. Like, come on, like, it's astounding that the RMC and the DNC is like, you get a blanket clutcher for your president, both of them. Like, here's a person who should be clutching a blanket, not ruling the world. Right? Like, it's astounding. I'm vexed. All right. What is our real problem? The Republican Party is the real problem. And yes, the Democrats have many problems, but the Democrats have proven that they are far and above better than the Republican Party, because they're not prejudice haters, right? Like they did it. They elect a person of color. The Republicans had the opportunity. They're like, nope, let's continue to clutch to hate and prejudice. So the Republican Party is now functionally so let's talk. So the real problem is restoring how we fix America is restoring the Republican Party. Where is the Republican Party? Let me tell you exactly what the Republican Party is and where the Republican Party is. Okay, the Republican Party is the party of Abraham Lincoln. It is a party of good people. There are 4 people left in it. Okay, now that party is embodied by a mighty paladin. All right, think of the Republican Party as a mighty paladin, sword and board, baby. They got a gleaming, shining sword, and they have a gleaming, shining plate armor, and they have a gleaming, shining shield. Okay, so the Republican Party is a paladin. All right, where is that paladin? That paladin is in the belly of a dragon. What is that dragon? The Trump Party. In 2017, Donald Trump finished 1 year of presidency, and America was booming, man. Like, regulation was down. We could drill anywhere we wanted. And the engine of of economy in America was was purring like a kitten. It was on fleek. We were balling out. Make no mistake, I do not contest for one moment. President Donald Trump makes the American economy not just work, but roar like a Mustang, right? Like roar like a 2024, not roar like a 1969 Mustang. Like it's loud, it's powerful, it's fast. That's what the economy is under Donald Trump. It's awesome. It's amazing. I'm not pretending it's not. I know why you guys like him, right? The problem is he fuels it with hatred. It's a 1969 Mustang that's fueled by pure hatred and prejudice, right? That's what he pours in the gas tank, right? And that's the part I cannot abide, right? But in 2017, Donald Trump was like, what if you got to win forever? All you have to do is hate people who aren't your color. And it worked. It worked, right? And what happened was the Trump party consumed, put its mouth around the mighty paladin that is the Republican Party and swallowed it whole. Now, in terms of, it's only been there, it's actually been there for 7 years, right? In American history terms, America's 246 years old. In American history terms, that's not that long, right? The bile juices of the Trump party's stomach has been working on the Republican Party, but the Republican Party is not dead yet. It is not dead yet, right? The Republican Party is alive and kicking, right? Yes, the edge of the sword has been dulled by the bile, by the stomach bile of the Trump party. The Republican Party is inside the Trump party, right? And the Trump party is the monster that we see now. A powerful entity that will make the American economy run again. And we'll all be rich and we'll all be prosperous, but our hearts will be black, right? Our hearts will be shriveled. Our hearts will be stone because we'll all be haters. That's what Donald Trump does. He gained power. He maintains power. He is powerful because he multiplies hatred, right? And so what has to happen is we have to wake up the Republican Party and say, move that right arm and cut through the belly of Donald Trump's party. Cut through the belly of the Trump party. Let's get to the ground and let's get the sword and board rolling. Let's put the board up when Trump party, flames its dragon breath. Let's cut its fangs out and put the sword in the heart of the Trump party. The Republican Party must virtually kill the Trump party. It has to cut, and in order to do that, it has to cut its way out. It has to cut its way out. And cutting it out ain't going to be enough to kill that thing, right? Because it's fueled by hatred. It's strong, right? So we got to cut our ways out and then kill the Trump party, virtually kill the Trump party dragon. That's where we are right now. That's how we have to fix America, and that ain't going to be easy. I'll keep it real with you. That ain't going to be easy. We got a ton of work to do. We got a ton of work to do. It's very, very difficult, very challenging. Every single word you just heard is nothing more and nothing less than my humble opinion. Every single word of it. What's important is when I hear your humble opinion. When you get in the comments and tell me where you're at on this day when our greatest hope died. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Let me know in the comments below. Please consider liking, subscribing, and have a wonderful morning.